Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hillcrest High School's first ever alumni show, Henry VI, or The Roses. Please take this time to turn off all cell phones and remember that there is no flash photography allowed during the performance. Keep in mind that there will be smoke effects used during this show. Thank you for supporting the Hillcrest Performing Arts Department and enjoy the show.
And while I live, I'll be a fly for a man. thou that must help me. 'Tis the French don't fall, sueth to thee thus.
My lord, where are you? What device you on? Shall we give over Orleans or no?
Why, no, I say. Distrustful recreants. Fight to the last gasp. I'll be your guard.
What she says, I'll confirm. We'll fight it out. No prophet will I trust if she prove false.
Talbot, my life, my joy again returned. How wouldst thou handle being prisoner? Or by what means gottst thou to be released?
In an open marketplace produce they me, to be a public spectacle to all. Here, said they, is the terror of the French, the scarecrow of the French, how we shall do so. Then broke I from the officers that led me, and with my nails kicked stones from the ground, to hurl at the beholders of my shame. None durst come near me for fear of sudden death. So great a fear of my name amongst them was spread, that they supposed I could bend bars of steel.
I grieve to hear what torments you've endured, but we will be revenged sufficiently. Now it is supper time in Orleans. Here, through this grate, I count each one, and view the Frenchmen how they fortify.
For aught I see, the city must be famished, with light skirmishes and feeble.
Oh, Lord, have mercy on us, wretched sinners.
What chance is this is suddenly across us? Speak, Salisbury! Release, thou canst speak. When I thou hast, to look to heaven for grace. Heaven be thou gracious to none alive, Salisbury once mercy at thy hands. He beckons, with his hand and smiles, as he should say, when I am dead and gone, remember to avenge me on the French. Plantagenet I will. Wretched shall France be, only in my name.
My lord!
My lord,
French have gathered head. Dauphin with one, Joma Roussel joined. A holy trumpet is with them. Come with great power to raise the siege.
Frenchmen, I'll be a Salisbury to you, who shall or puzzle, dolphin or dogfish, your heart shall stamp out with my horse's wheels, and make a quagmire of your moonlit brains. Bar agents who redoubted Burgundy, this happy night, the Frenchmen are secure, having all day caroused and banqueted. Embrace me then, as on true.
well, what's that result when they turn so cute?
A maid, say.
A maid, and be so martial?
My God, she proved not masculine at all.
Let them practice and converse with spirits. God is our focus. In whose conquering name, let us resolve to scale their flinty bulwark.
Ascend, brave Calvin, and we will follow thee.
Now, Salisbury, unto thee and to the right of English Henry Watkins might appear. How much in duty I am bound to vote.
Oh, now, my lord!
So, I'm ready. Of all exploits since first I called on, ne'er I heard of a warlike enterprise more venturous or desperate than this. How did they feel? If not of hell, the heavens to obey for him.
Here she comes. I'll have a bout with thee. Devil or devil's dam, I'll conjure thee, and straightway send thy soul to him thou servest.
Come, 'tis only I who must disgrace thee. Or take me, if thou canst. I scorn thy strength.
Bring forth the body of old Salisbury. Now have I paid my vow unto his soul. For every drop of blood was drawn from him, that hath at least 5 Frenchmen died here tonight, and that hereafter ages may behold what ruin happens to revenge.
These are the city gates through which our policy must make a breach. We talk like the vulgar
my lords, remember where we are. In France, amongst a fickle, wavering nation. If they perceive dissension in our looks, and that within ourselves we disagree, how will their grudging stomachs be provoked to willful disobedience and rebel?
Come, return! Return, my mother lord.
Cousin of York, we institute your grace to be our regent in these parts of France. And good my lord of Somerset, unite your troops of horsemen with his bands of foot, and like true subjects, sons of your progenitors, go cheerfully together.
Forgive me, country. My forces and power men are yours.
My gracious sovereign! As I rode from Calais, a letter was delivered to my hand from the Duke of Burgundy.
What? Doth my uncle Burgundy revolt? Gather strength and march unto him straight.
Go, my lord.
'Tis much when scepters are in children's hands, but more when envy breeds unkind division. There comes the rain. There begins confusion.
Oh, young John Talbot, thou art come unto a feast of death, a terrible and unavoided danger. Let forward your boy, mount on my sweetest horse, and I'll direct thee how thou shalt escape.
Is my name Talbot? And am I your son? And shall I
On
fly?
my blessing I command thee go.
To fight I will, but not to fly the foe. For live I will not if my father die.
Come. Side by side together live and die. And soul to soul, from France to heaven we fly.
How now, sir? What will you say?
Whether my lord or Lord Talbot cries out to noble York and Somerset.
Spurred to the aid of the noble Talbot, it is too late.
I cannot send them now. This expedition was by York and Talbot too rashly plotted. York set him on to fight and die in shame.
A plague upon that villain Somerset, for thus denies my promised supply of horsemen that were levied for this siege.
Does not your private sword keep away the levied succors that should lend him aid?
York sent him on. York should have sent him aid.
Renowned Talbot doth accept my aid, and I am allowed to, by a villain traitor. Cannot help, noble cavalier.
York lies. He might have sent and had the horses idle with little duty and less love.
No more my fortune can but curse the cause. Cannot aid the man.
The brawn of England, not the force of France, have now entrapped you, noble knight of Talbot. He dies, betrayed by fortune to your strife.
If he be dead, brave Talbot, then adieu.
His fame lives in the world, his shame in you.
Speak to thy father. Could I yield thy breath? Poor boy. He smiles. My soul can no longer bear these arms. My old arms are now young John Talbot's grave.
And York and Somerset brought rescue me who should have hounded bloody terrors.
And now to Paris in this conquering vain. And will be ours now, bloody Talbot slain.
Have you perused the letters from the Pope, the Emperor, and the Earl of Armagnac?
I have, my lord, and their intent is this. They humbly sue unto your excellence to have a godly peace concluded out between the realms of England and of France.
How doth your grace affect their virtue?
Well, my good lord, the Earl of Armagnac, united to Charles, proffers his only daughter unto your grace in marriage, with a large and sumptuous dowry.
Marriage, uncle? Alas, my years are young and fitter is my studying my books than wanton dalliance with a paramour. It is called the arrest see them guarded and safely brought to Dover.
The regent conquers, and the Frenchmen fly. Now, help, ye charming spells and periaps, and these choice spirits that admonish me and give me signs of future accidents. Now, ye familiar spirits that are called out of powerful regions under earth, help me this once that France may get the field. Oh, hold me not to silence overlong, where I must not feed you with my blood. I'll lop a member off and give it to you in earnest of future benefit. Cannot my body nor blood sacrifice entreat thee to thy wanton furtherance? And take my soul, my body soul, and all before that England give the French the foil.
Damsel of France! I think I have you fast. A goodly prize fit for the devil's grace. Okay, see how the ugly wench doth bend her brow as if with Circe she would change my shape.
Changed to a worse shape, thou canst not be.
Fell man in hand. Enchantress, hold thy tongue.
I prithee, give me leave to curse a while.
Curse, miscreant, while thou comest to the stake.
What thou wilt, thou art my prisoner. Oh, fairest beauty, do not fear nor fly, for I will touch thee but with reverent hand. Who art thou? Say that I may honor thee.
Margaret, my name, and daughter to a king, the king of Naples is where thou art.
An earl I am, and Suffolk am I called. Be not offended, nature's miracle. Thou art allowed to be tamed by me. Yet, if this servile usage once offended, then go, be free again as Suffolk's friend. Stay! I have no power but to pass. My hand will not trigger, my heart says no. Fain, I will woo her, that I dare not speak. Find it, disable not myself. Hast thou a tongue? Is she not here? Wilt thou be daunted at a woman's sight?
Say, Earl of Suffolk, if thy name be so, what ransom must I pay before I pass? For I perceive I am thy prisoner.
How canst thou tell she will deny thy suit, before thou make a trial of her love?
Why speakest thou not? What ransom must I pay?
Fond man, remember thou hast a wife.
I were best to leave him, for he will not hear.
Yet, dispensation may be had.
And yet, I would that you answer me.
I'll witness, Lady Margaret. For whom? Why, for my king. Yet, that my fancy may be satisfied, and peace established between these realms, for Henry is youthful and will quickly yield. Madam, I have a secret to reveal. Would you suppose your bondage happy to be made queen?
A queen in bondage is more vile than is a slave in base humility, for princes should be free.
And so shall you, if happy England's royal king.
What concerns his freedom unto me?
I'll undertake to make you Henry's queen, and set a precious crown on thy head, if thou wilt condescend to be my love.
What?
His love.
I am unworthy to be Henry's wife.
No, gentleman, I unworthy am to woo so fair a dame to be his wife. What say you? Are you so content?
And if my father please, I am content.
Then call our captains and our colors forth, and at your father's castle's walls we shall crave parley to confer.
Farewell, my lord. Good wishes, praise, and prayer shall Suffolk ever have of Margaret.
Farewell, sweet man. But hark, you mark me. No princely commendation to my king?
Such commendations as becomes a maid, a virgin and his servant, say to me.
No loving token to his majesty?
Yes, my lord. A pure, unspotted heart, never yet taken love I send.
And this of all?
burn. Take her away, for she had lived too long to fill the world with vicious qualities.
First, let me tell you whom we have condemned. Not me, nothing of shepherd's swain, but issued from the progeny of kings, virtuous and holy, chosen from above to work exceeding miracles on earth. You judge it straight that thing impossible to compass wonders, but by help of devils. No, misconceived Joan of Arc hath been a virgin from her tender infancy, chaste and immaculate in every thought, whose bleeding blood, thus rigorously abused, will cry for vengeance as the gates of heaven.
Away with her to execution.
Hark ye, sir, if you want to see some pain. Spare from your faggots. Let there be enough.
Will nothing turn your unrelenting heart? I am with child, therefore murder not then. The fruit within my room, although ye heal me to a violent death.
Oh, heaven forfend the holy maiden with child.
The greatest miracle this e'er ye wrought. Its sign she hath been liberal and free.
And yet, forsooth, she is a virgin pure. Strumpet! Thy words condemn thy brat and thee.
Then leave me hence, with whom I leave my curse. May never the glorious sun reflects his beams on the country where you make abode, but darkness and the gloomy shade of death environ you till darkness and despair cause you to break your necks or hang yourselves!
I do greet your excellence with letters of commission from the king. For know, my lords, the states of Christendom have earnestly implored a general peace betwixt our nation and aspiring.
Have all our travails turned to this effect? After the slaughter of so many peers, so many captains, gentlemen, and soldiers, and shall we now conclude effeminate peace?
Be patient, York. If we conclude a peace, it shall be with such strict and severe covenants as little shall the Frenchmen be thereby.
Since lords of England discuss and agreed that peaceful truce shall be proclaimed in France, we come to be informed by ourselves what conditions of that league must be.
Speak, Winchester, for boiling choler chokes the hollow passage of my poisoned voice.
Charles and the rest, it is enacted thus, that in regard King Henry gives consent, ease your country with distressful war, you shall become true liegemen to his crown. And Charles, upon condition that thou wilt swear, paying tribute, to submit thyself, thou shalt be placed as viceroy, and still enjoy thy regal dignity.
How sayest thou, Charles? Shall our commission stand?
It shall. We reserve to claim no interest in any of our towns of garrison.
And now, dismiss your army when you please, for here we entertain a solemn peace.
Your wondrous rare description, noble earl, of beauties Margaret hath astonished me. Her virtue is graced with external gifts, and breed love settled passions in my heart.
My noble lord, this superficial tale is but a preface to her worthy praise. She is content to be at thy command to love and honor Henry as her lord.
Therefore, my lord protector, give consent that Margaret may be England's royal queen.
You know, my lord, your highness is betrothed unto another lady of esteem. How shall we then dispense with that contract and not deface your honor with reproach?
As doth a ruler with unlawful oaths, a poor earl's daughter is unequal odds, and therefore may be broke without offense.
Why, what, I praise Margaret for more than that? Her father is no better than an earl.
Yes, for her father is a king, the king of Naples and Jerusalem, and of such great esteem in France that his alliance may confirm our peace.
And so the Earl of Armagnac may do. Beside, his wealth doth warrant a liberal dower.
A dowry?
For, to choose for wealth and not for perfect love, so worthless peasants bargain for their wives. And therefore, lords, since he affects her most in our opinions, she should be preferred.
I feel such sharp dissension in my breast, such fierce alarms, both of hope and fear. Take therefore shipping, post my lord to France, agree to any covenant, and procure that Lady Margaret do vouchsafe to come to cross the seas to England, and be crowned King Henry's faithful and anointed queen. And you, good uncle, banish all offense.
I grieve, I fear me, both at first and last.
And thus Suffolk hath prevailed, and thus he goes as the youthful Paris once to Greece. For Margaret shall now be queen, and rule the king. And I will rule both her, the king, and the realm.
Welcome, Queen Margaret. I can express no kinder sign of love than this kind kiss.
My great King of England and gracious Lord, the mutual confidence that my mind hath had by day, by night, waking and in my dreams, makes me the bolder to salute my King, with ruder terms, such as might accord, and overjoy of heart to minister.
Lord, with one cheerful voice, welcome, my love.
Long live Queen Margaret, England's happiness.
We thank you all.
Lord Protector, we're here to protect the peace between ourselves and the French King Charles.
In Privets, it is agreed between the French King Charles and William de la Pole, Marquess of Suffolk, ambassador for Henry, King of England, that said Henry shall espouse the Lady Margaret and crown her Queen of England in the 30th of May next ensuing. Item, that the Duchy of Anjou and the County of Maine shall be released and delivered to the King her father.
How now?
Pardon me, gracious Lord, some sudden qualm hath struck me at the heart, and dimmed mine eyes that I can read no further.
Uncle of Winchester, I pray read on.
Item, it is further agreed between them that the Duchies of Anjou and Maine shall be released and delivered over to the King her father, and she sent over the King of England's own proper cost and charges without having any doubt.
They please us well. Lord Marquess, kneel down. We here create thee the first Duke of Suffolk, and gird thee with the sword. We thank you all for the great favor done in entertainment to my princely queen. Come, let us in, and with all speed provide to see your coronation performed.
What? Did my brother Henry spend his youth to conquer France, his true inheritance? And shall these labors and these honors die? Oh, peers of England, shameful is this league, undoing all as all had never been.
Nephew, what means this passionate discourse? For France 'tis ours, and we will keep it still.
Anjou and Maine myself did win them both, in other cities that I got with wounds delivered up again with peaceful words.
A proper jest that never heard before, that Suffolk should demand a whole 15th in costs and charges in transporting her. She should have stayed in France and starved in France before
My
she...
lord of Gloucester, now ye grow too hot. It was the pleasure of my lord the king.
My lord of Winchester, I know you are mine. 'Tis not my speeches that you do mislike, but 'tis my presence that comes from you. Grand Corporal out, by longer stay we shall begin our ancient victories. Mornings, farewell. And say when I am gone, I prophesied France will be lost ere long.
is Bernard Courtelay, Alton Duke of Suffolk presently.
While these to labor for their own preference, behoves it us to labor for the realm. I never saw Humphrey, Duke of Gloucester, to bear him like a noble gentleman. Oft have I seen the haughty cardinal, more like a soldier than a man of the church, swear like a ruffian and demean himself. Join we together for the public good, and as we may cherish Duke Humphrey's deeds, while he tends the profits of the land.
Anjou and Maine are given to the French. So York must sit and fret and bite his tongue while his own lands are bargained for and sold. Day will come when York shall take his own. And therefore will I take the Neville's parts and make a show of love to proud Duke Humphrey. And when I spy advantage, claim the crown, for that's the golden mark I seek to hit. And be still, my lord, till time do serve. Then will I raise aloft the milk-white rose, and force per force I'll make him yield the crown whose bookish rule hath pulled fair England down.
Why does the great Duke Humphrey knit his brow as frowning at the favors of the world? Why are thine eyes fixed to the sullen earth? What seest thou there? King Henry's diadem, in chase with all the honors of the world? Put forth thy hand, reach at the glorious gold. What, is it too short? I'll lengthen it that is mine, and having both together heaved it up, we'll both together lift our heads to heaven.
No. Sweet now, if thou wouldst love thy Lord, banish the canker of ambitious thoughts. And may that thought, when I imagine ill against my king and nephew, virtuous Henry, be my last breathing in this mortal world. My troublous dream this night doth make me sad.
What dreams, my lord? Tell me, and I'll requite it with sweet rehearsal of my morning's dream.
Methought the staff, mine office badge in court, was broken twain, by whom I have forgotten. But, as I think, it was by the cardinal.
Methought I sat in seat of majesty, and in the cathedral church of Westminster, and in that chair where kings and queens were crowned, where Henry, Dame Margaret kneeled to me, and on my head did set the diadem.
Nay, Eleanor. Then must I chide outright. Art thou not second woman in the realm, and the protector's wife, beloved of me? Wilt thou still be hammering treachery? Away from me, and let me hear no more.
What, my lord, are you so choleric with Eleanor for telling us her dreams? Next time I'll keep my drinks unto myself and not be checked.
My lord protector, 'tis his highness' pleasure you do prepare to ride unto St. Albans.
I go. Come. Now. Thou wilt ride with us.
content.
Beside the hunting inspector, how we Somerset, Buckingham, and grumbling York. All these lords to us, we have so much as that proud dame, the Lord Protector's wife. She swims it through the court, troops of ladies, more like an empress than Duke Humphrey's wife. Strangers in court, you take her for the queen. Shall I not live to be avenged on her?
Madam, myself decline with her surely. She'll never mount to trouble you again. So let it rise. And madam, listen to me. Though we fancy not the cardinal, we must join with him and with the lords till we have brought Duke Humphrey in disgrace. And so, one by one, we'll weed them all at last, and you yourself will steer the happy home.
My lord, it is clear to me. For my part, noble lords, I care not which, or Somerset, or call unto me.
If York had ill-demeaned himself in France, then let him be denied the regentship.
If Somerset be unworthy of the place, let York be regent I will yield to you.
Whether your grace be worthy, yea or no, dispute not that. York is the worthy.
Ambitious boy, let thy betters speak.
The cardinal's not my better in the field.
All in this presence are thy betters for
Show some reason from him why Somerset should be preferred in this.
Because the king forsooth will have it so.
Madam, the king is old enough himself to give his sanction. These are no women's matters.
If he be old enough, what needs your grace to be protector of his excellence?
Madam, I am protector of the realm, and at his pleasure will resign my place.
Resign it then, and leave thine insolence, for since thou wert king, and who is king but thou, the Commonwealth hath daily run to wreck.
Thy sumptuous buildings and thy wise attire have cost a mass of public treasury.
Thy cruelty and execution upon offenders hath exceeded law, and left thee to the mercy of the law.
Pick up my fan. What, minion? Can you not?
I cry you mercy, madam.
Was it you?
Was it I? Yea, it was, proud Frenchwoman. Could I come near your beauty with my nails, I could set my 10 commandments in your face.
Sweet and big one, 'twas against her will.
Against her will, good king. Look to it in time, she'll hamper thee and damn thee like a baby. When this place most master where no breaches, she'll not strike Dame Eleanor unrevenged. Lord Cardinal, I will follow Eleanor and listen after Humphrey how he proceeds. She's tickled now, her fury needs no spurs. She'll gallop far enough to her destruction. Come, my mistress, the Duchess, I tell you, expects performance of your promises.
Master, we are therefore provided. Will our lady behold and hear our exorcisms?
Aye, what else? Breathe not the courage. Well said, my mistress, and welcome to this year, the sooner the better.
Patience, good lady. Leaves that small. The time spent preach owls cry and bandits call, and spirits vault and ghosts break out their graves. That time by speech the work is coming time.
Assume.
Asman, by the eternal God whose name and power, the sun shall descend. Answer that I should ask, for till thou speak thou shalt not pass from hence.
Ask what thou wilt, that I have said and done.
sentence of the law for sins. You, madam, for you are more nobly born, shall after 3 days open penance done live in your country here, in banishment.
Welcome is banishment. Welcome for my death.
The law, justice, hath judged me. I cannot justify who the law condemns. Mine eyes are full of tears, my heart of grief. I beseech your majesty, give me leave to go.
Stay, Humphrey, Duke of Gloucester. If thou wilt give up thy staff, Henry will to himself protector be, and God shall be my fool. Go in peace, Humphrey, no less beloved than when thou wert protector to thy king.
Give up thy staff, sir, and the king is round.
Staff. Here. Noble Henry is my staff. And even as willingly at thy feet I leave it, as others would ambitiously receive it. Farewell, good king. And I am dead and gone. Make honorable peace, etc.
Come to my lord to see my open shame.
Be patient, gentle Nell. Forget this grief.
Master, teach me to forget myself. For whilst I think I am my married wife, and thou a prince, protector of this land, methinks I should not thus be led along. The ruthless flint doth cut my tender feet, and when I start, the envious people laugh and bid me be advised how I tread. And bear its shameful yoke. Trust thou that terror will look upon the world, or count them happy that enjoys the sun. No, dark shall be my light, and night my day. To think upon my palm shall be my hell. Sometime I will say, I am Duke Humphrey's wife, and he a prince, and ruler of this land, yet so he ruled. And such a prince he was as he stood by, whilst I, his forlorn duchess, was made a wonder and a pointing star to every idle rascal follower. But be thou mild, blush not at my shame, nor stir in nothing till the axe of death hang over thee, as sure and shortly will. For Suffolk, he that can do all in all with her that hates me and hates us all. And York and Impious both were that false priest of all lying bushes to betray thy wings. And fly thou how thou canst, they'll tangle thee. But fear not thou until thy foot is snared, or seek prevention of thy foes.
No. Forbear, thou aimest all awry. Wouldst have me rescue thee from this reproach, why yet thy scandal were not wiped away, but I in danger for the breach of law.
as innocent from meaning treason unto our royal person, as this the sucking lamb or harmless dove.
See, Adolphe. His feathers are but borrowed, for he is disposed as the hateful raven. Take heed, my lord. The welfare of us all hangs on the cutting short of frightful hand.
All happiness to my lord. Pardon me, that I have stayed so long.
Nay, Gloucester, know that thou art come too soon. Trying to arrest you of high treason here.
Well, Suffolk, thou shalt not see me blush nor change my countenance for this arrest. A heart unspotted is not easily daunted. The purest spring is not so free from mud as I am clear from treason to my sovereign. He doth accuse me. Wherein am I guilty? 'Tis thought.
My lord, that you took bribes of France, and being protector, staved the soldiers' pay. By means whereof his highness had lost France.
I never robbed the soldiers of their pay, nor ever had one any bribe.
It serves you well, my lord, to say so much.
I say no more than the truth, so help me
My
God.
lord, these faults are easy, quickly answered, but mightier crimes are laid unto your charge, whereof they cannot easily purge yourself. I do arrest you in his highness's name, and here commit you to my lord Cardinal till your further time of trial.
My lord of Gloucester, 'tis my special hope that you will clear yourself from all suspense. My conscience tells me your innocence.
Gracious Lord, these days are dangerous. Virtue is choked with foul ambition. I know their plot is to have my life. And if my death might make this island happy, I would spend it with all willingness. But mine is made prologue to their play. Beaufort's red, sparkling eyes blab his heart's malice, and Suffolk's cloudy brow, his stormy hate, and dogged look that reaches at the moon by false, accused of level at my life. And you, my sovereign lady, with the rest, causes have laid disgraces on my head, and with the best endeavor stirred up my lifeless lead to be mine enemy. I, all of you have laid your heads together. Myself had notice of your conventicles, and all to make away my guiltless life.
My liege, his railing is intolerable. Sirs, take away the Duke, and guard him sure.
Thus is the shepherd beaten from thy side, and wolves are gnarly who shall gnaw thee first. Ah, for my fear were false, that it were. For good King Henry, thy decay I fear.
My lords, what to your wisdoms seemeth best? Do or undo, is ourselves were here.
What? Will your highness leave the public?
I, Margaret, my heart is drowned with grief. Uncle Humphrey, in thy face I see the map of honor, truth, and loyalty. His fortunes I will weep, and twixt each groan say, who's the traitor? What? He is none.
This Gloucester should be quickly rid of the world to rid us of the fear we have of him.
King will labor still to save his life, and yet we have some trivial argument. More than mistrust, that shows the worthy death.
Say you consent. Censure well the deed, and I'll provide the executioner.
Here's my hand. The deed is worthy doing.
And so say I.
And I. And now we all henceforth.
Great Lord! From Ireland have I come amain to signify the rebels there are
send me packing with an host of men. I fear you do but warm the starved snake who, cherished in your breasts, will sting your hearts. 'Twas men I lacked, and you will give them me. I take it kindly. But be well assured, you put sharp weapons in a madman's hands. While I in Ireland nourish a mighty man, I will in England stir up some Jack Cave to make commotion, as full well he can, say that he thrive, after his great life he will. Why then from Ireland come I, with my strength, to reap the harvest which that rascal sowed. For Humphrey being dead, it shall be. And Henry put apart, the next for me.
Now, sir, you dispatched this thing?
Aye, good lord. He's dead.
Well said. Go. Get you to my house. I will see you rewarded for this adventurous deed. Have you laid for that? Are all things well, according as I gave direction?
'Tis, my good lord.
Away, be gone.
Go. Call our uncle to our present strait.
I will call him presently, my noble lord.
We intend to try his grace today. Lords, take your places.
God forbid any malice should prevail. Pray God he may acquit him of suspicion.
Thank you.
where thou art is the world itself. Where thou art not, desolation.
Away! No heart to be a fretful person is applied to a dreadful wound. To friends, sweet Sophie, let me hear from me. For wheresoever thou art in this world's globe, I'll have an iris that shall find me out.
I'll go.
And take my heart with thee.
A jewel locked in the woefulest task that ever did contain an import.
Here shall they make their ransom on the sands, or with their blood stain this discolored shore.
Stay with me! Thy prisoner is but a prince, Duke of Suffolk, William Delacour.
The Duke of Suffolk, muffled up in rags.
Aye, these rags are not of the Duke. Jove sometimes went in disguise, why not I?
But Jove was never slain as thou shalt be.
Base slave! Thy words are blunt. And so
Speak, Captain. Shall I stab the forlorn swain? First, let my words stab him. Convey him hence, our longbow side. Strike off his head. Thy lips that kiss the queen shall sweep the ground, and wedded be thou to the hounds of hell. By thee and Jew and maid were sold to rent, and all by thee away. Convey him hence.
oh, that I were a god, to shoot forth thunder upon these paltry, servile, abject judges. Your words will rage, nothing else of me, I charge you. Waft me safely across the channel.
Come, Suffolk, I must waft thee to thy death.
Let us speak no more!
My father was a mortarer.
Oh, you are an honest man and a good bricklayer.
My mother a Plantagenet.
I know well she was a midwife.
Therefore am I of an honorable house. Be brave then, for your captain is brave and vows reformation.
First thing we'll do, let's kill all of the lawyers.
Now who's there?
The clerk of chamber. She can write and read and cast accounts.
Oh, monstrous!
She can make obligations and write court hand.
Come hither, Sirrah. What is thy name?
Emmanuel.
And dost thou use to write thy name?
Sir, I thank God I have been so well brought up that I can write my name.
She hath confessed. Away with her, I say. And send her to her
Sir Humphrey Stafford and his brothers are hard by, with king's forces.
He is but a knight, Isabel. To equal him, I shall make myself a knight presently.
Rise, Sir John Mortimer.
Rebellious hinds, filth and scum of Kent, home to your cottages. Lay your weapons down. The king is merciful if you revolt.
But angry, wrathful, and inclined to blood if you go forward. Therefore yield or die.
I am rightful heir unto the crown.
Villain, thy father was a plasterer
And here, standing upon London stone, I charge and command, henceforward it shall be treason, for any who calls me other than Lord Mortimer.
Jackie! Jackie!
Knock her down there!
If this battle be wise, she will call ye Jack Cave no more. I think she hath a fair warning.
My lord, there's an army gathered together in Smithfield. Well then, let's go fight with them. But first, go and set London Bridge on fire.
Oft have I heard the priest softens heart. Think therefore on revenge and cease to weep. But who can cease to weep and look on this? Here, may his head lie on my throbbing breast. But where's the body that I should have raised?
What answer makes your grace to the rebel supplication?
God forbid so many simple souls should perish by the sword. And I myself, rather than bloody war shall cut them down, will parley with Jack Cade, their general. Lord say, Jack Cade hath sworn to have thy head.
Aye, but I hope your highness shall have his.
Come, Madam, still lamenting and mourning for Suffolk's death. And fear me, father, if that I had been dead, thou wouldst not have mourned so much for me.
No, my love. I should not mourn. Die for thee.
How now? Why comest thou in such haste?
Jack Cade hath got to London Bridge. The citizens fly and forsake their houses, join with the traitor, and they jointly swear to spoil the city and your royal court.
Graceless men, they know not what they do.
My gracious lord, we're tired of Killingworth until a power be raised to put them down.
Lord say, the traitors hate me, therefore away with us to Killingworth.
So might your grace's person be in danger. The sight of me is odious in their eyes, and therefore in this city will I stay.
Farewell, then. Trust not the Kentish rebels.
Trust no one, for fear you be betrayed. The trust I have is in my innocence, and therefore am I bold and resolute.
I have a suit unto your lordship, only that the laws of England may come out of your mouth.
Nay, it will be stinking lawford, for it smells from eating toasted cheese.
I have thought upon it, and it shall be so.
My lord. Prize. Here's the Lord say, she that made its pay. 1 and 20 15s, 1 shilling to the pound, the last city.
What? She shall be beheaded for it 10 times. Thou hast most traitorously corrupted the youth of the realm in erecting a grammar school. And it will be proved to thy face that thou hast men about thee that usually talk of a nap and a bird, and such abominable words as no Christian ear can endure to hear.
When have I aught exacted in your hands but to maintain the king, the realm, and you? And seeing ignorance is the curse of God. Knowledge, the wing wherewith we fly to heaven. Unless you be possessed by devil and spirits, you cannot but forbear to murder me.
bridal. She shall die, and it be but for grieving so wonderful her life. Kill! And knock down! Throw her into tears! The body shall not wear a head on her shoulders, unless she pay me tribute.
No, Cain. We come ambassadors from the king, and here pronounce free pardon to them all who will forsake thee and go home in peace.
What say you, countrymen? Will you lend to mercy whilst it is offered you? Or let a rebel lead you to your deaths?
Peasants! I thought you would never have given us these arms to have recovered your ancient freedom. But you are all recreants and dastards and delight to live in slavery to the nobility. Well, let them break your backs with farthings! Take your houses over your heads, and ravish your wives and daughters before your faces.
Alas, he hath no home, nor place to fly to, nor does he have to live but by the spoils, by robbing of your friends and us. To France to get what you have lost. Excuse England, it is thy native coast. Henry hath money, and thou art brave and manly. God on our side, doubt not of victory.
Or sever feathers so lightly blown to enclose this multitude. They leave me desolate. She had turned her heads against me. My sword made way for me, for here is no stay.
What, is he fled? Go summon, follow him, and he that brings his head under the king's on 1,000 crowns for his reward. Whoa. Follow me, soldiers. We'll devise a means to reconcile you all unto the king.
Ireland does use York to claim his right and pluck the crown from feeble Henry's head. Whomever here, Buckingham is disturbed.
York, if thou meanest well, I greet thee well.
Art thou come as messenger or of thy own pleasure?
Messenger from Henry, our dread liege, to know the reason of these arms in peace.
The cause why I have brought this army hither is to remove proud Somerset from the king, seditious to his grace and to the state.
That is too much presumption on thy part. But if thy arms be to no other end, the king hath yielded unto thy command. The Duke of Somerset is in the tower.
On thine honor, is he prisoner?
Upon mine honor, he is prisoner.
Buckingham, doth York intend no harm to us?
In all submission and humility, York doth present himself unto your majesty.
Then what intends these forces thou dost bring?
To heed the traitor Somerset from hence, and to fight against that rascal Jack Cade, who, since I heard to be discomfited.
If one so rude and of so mean condition may pass into the presence of a king, lo, your grace, I bring forth the head of traitor, the head of Cade, whom I in combat slew.
The head of Cade. Great God, how just art thou? Tell me, my friend, art thou the one that slew me?
I was, and to like your majesty.
How art thou called, and what is thy degree?
Ida, that's my name, a noble servant of Kent who loves her king.
We give thee for reward 1,000 marks. See, Buckingham, Somerset comes with the queen. Go, bid her hide him quickly for the duke.
For 1,000 Yorks he shall not hide his head, and will they stand in front to his face.
Come now, is Somerset at liberty? False king, why hast thou broken faith with me? King, did I call? No, thou art not king. Give place. By heaven thou shalt rule no more over him whom heaven hath created for thy ruler.
Oh, monstrous traitor! I arrest thee, York, of capital treason against the king and crown.
Sirrah, go forth my sons to be my bail. I know, ere thou let me go to war, they'll pawn their swords for my enfranchisement.
Call him, Clifford. Bid him come amain.
Oh, England's bloody scourge, the sons of York. Thy betters in their birth shall be their father's bale.
tower. Cut off that factious page of his.
He is resting, but will not obey. His sons, he said, shall be their words.
Will ye not, my son?
I know, Father, if our words will serve.
And if words will not, then our weapons shall.
Why, what a brood of traitors we have here.
Oh, look in a glass and call thy image so. I am thy king, and thou a false heart's traitor.
My lord, hath thy knee forgot to bow?
My lord, I have considered with myself the title of this most renowned duke, and in my conscience to repute his grace the rightful heir to England's royal seat.
Call Buckingham, bid her arm herself.
Call Buckingham, and all the friends thou hast. I am resolved for death or dignity.
The first I warned thee, if dreams prove true.
So to arms, victorious father, to quell the rebels and their compass. Aye, charity, for shame. Speak not in spite, for you shall suffer Jesu Christ tonight.
Foul stigmatic.
As Lord, thou canst tell. Not in heaven, you'll surely sup in hell.
What seest thou, my lord? Why dost thou pause?
Thy brave baroness should be in love, but that thou art so fast mine enemy.
And should thy prowess not want for praise and esteem, but to shun ignobly and in treason?
And let it help me now against thy sword.
Peace with the soul. My God, if it be thy will.
Shame and confusion. All is on the rout. Fear frames disorder, and disorder wounds where it should guard.
Oh! Let the vile world end! Now will the general trumpet blow his blast, particularities and petty sounds to cease! Wasn't thou ordained, dear Father, to lose thy youth in peace, and to achieve the silver livery of advanced age, thus to die in ruffian battle?
Even at this sight, my heart is turned to stone.
And while 'tis mine, it shall be stony. York not our old men spares, no more will I their babes. Tears virginal shall be to me, even as the dew to fire. Henceforth, I will have naught to do with pity. Means I, an infant of the house of York, to as many goblets will I cut it.
hence we work, and I shall. For hither we have broken in by force.
Armed as we are, let's stay within this house.
The bloody parliament shall this be called, unless Plantagenet, Duke of York, be king, and bashful Henry deposed.
Then stay with me, my lords. Be resolute. I mean to take possession of my right.
My lords, look where the sturdy rebel sits. Even in the chair of state, belike he means to aspire unto the crown, and reign as king.
My gracious lord, here in the parliament, let us assail the family of York.
Well hast thou spoken, cousin, be it so.
Know you not the city favors them, and they have troops of soldiers at their beck? Thou factious Duke of York, descend my throne, and kneel for grace and mercy at my feet. I am thy sovereign.
I am thine.
And shall I stand, and thou sit in my throne?
It must and shall be so. Content thyself.
What title hast thou, traitor to the crown? My father was, as thou art, Duke of York. I am the son of Henry V, who made the Dauphin, the French to stoop.
Talk not of France, that thou hast lost it all.
The Lord protect yours. Not I. When I was crowned, I was but 9 months
You
old.
are old enough now, and yet methinks you lose. Father, tear the crown from this usurper's head. Sweet father, do so. Set it on your head. Such drums and trumpets, and the king will fly.
Peace thou, and give King Henry leave to speak. Thinkest thou I will leave my kingly throne, wherein my grandsire and my father sat? My title's good, and far better than his.
Prove it, Henry, and thou shalt be king.
Henry IV, by conquest got the crown.
'Twas my rebellion against his king.
I don't know what to say. My title is weak. Tell me then. May not a king adopt an heir?
What then?
All will revolt from me and turn to him.
King Henry, be thy title right or wrong, Lord Clifford vows to fight in your defense. Make that ground gape and swallow me alive, or I shall kneel to him that slew my father.
How these words arrive. Let me, for this my lifetime, reign as king.
Then confirm that crown to me and to mine heirs, and thou shalt reign in quiet while thou livest.
I am content. Richard Plantagenet enjoyed the kingdom after my decease.
What wrong is this unto the prince your son? How hast thou injured both thyself and us?
I cannot stay to hear these articles.
Just come! Let us tell the queen these news.
Farewell, faithless and degenerate king, in whose full blood no spark of honor rise. Why should you sigh, my lord?
Not for myself, Lord Lord, but for my son, whom I unnaturally shall disinherit. But be it as it may, I here entail the crown to thee and to thine heirs forever, conditionally that here thou take an oath to cease this civil war, and whilst I live to honor me as thy king and sovereign, and neither by treason nor hostility to seek to put me down and reign thyself.
This oath I willingly take and will perform.
Long live King Henry, Plantagenet and Grayson.
Long live thou, and these thy forward sons.
And now, York and Lancaster are reconciled. Farewell, my gracious lord. I'll to my castle.
I'll to London with my soldiers.
And I bring grief and sorrow to the court.
Go not from me, I will follow thee.
Be patient, gentle queen, and I will stay. to stay with me?
To be murdered by his enemies!
When I return with victory from the field, I'll see your grace. So then I'll follow her.
Come, son, we may not think of thus.
Brother, though I be youngest, give me...
No, I can get to play the organ.
Why, here now, sons. At the strife. How began this quarrel? Who started it first?
No quarrel, but a slight contention.
About what?
About that which concerns your grace and us. The crown of England, father, which is yours.
Mine, boy. Not till King Henry be dead.
Your right depends not on his life or death. The House of Lancaster leaves to read. Father, will outrun you in the end.
I took an oath that you should quietly reign.
Before a kingdom any oath may be broken, I would break 1,000 oaths, restrain one
No.
year. God forbid your grace should be forsworn.
Why shall be, if I claim by oath in
I'll
war?
prove the contrary if you'll hear me speak.
Now thank not.
An oath is of no moment, being not took before a true and lawful magistrate. Henry had none, but did usurp the place. Then, seeing 'twas he that made you to depose, your oath, my lord, is vain and frivolous. Therefore, to arms. And father, do but think how sweet a thing it is to wear a crown.
Enough. I will be king or die. But stay! Why comest thou in such a post?
The queen, with all the northern earls and lords, intend here to besiege you in your castle. She's hard by with 20,000 men.
What? Thinkst thou that we fear them? Edward and Richard, you shall stay with me.
We'll meet you in the field.
What? With 5,000 men?
I with 500, father, for a need. A woman's general, what should we fear?
I hear their drums. Since our men in order and issue forth, make the battle straight.
5 men to 20. Though the odds be great, I doubt not, sons, of our victory.
How now? Is he dead already?
Lord, this is feeling and makes him close his eyes.
Alumni.
I'm to be no subject for thy wrath. Be thou avenged on men, and let me live.
In vain thou speakest, poor boy. My father's blood will stop the passage when thy words should enter. The sight of any of the house of York is as a fury to torment my soul until I root out their accursed line and leave not one alive. I live in hell. Therefore,
No, let me pray for thy to my death, and the air grace will put within me.
such pity as my rapier's point of force.
martyr for his death, I give thee this to dry thy cheeks withal. Oh, I swore, George, that I hate thee deadly. I should lament thy miserable state. What? Hath thy fiery heart so parched thine entrails that not a tear can fall from that woman's death? Why art thou patient, man? Thou shouldst be mad, and I to make thee not to mock thee thus. Thou wouldst be freed, I see, to make me sport. York he cannot speak of as he wear a crown. A crown for York. And lords, bow low to him. Hold you his hands whilst I do set it on. Aye, merry sirs, now looks he like a king. Aye, this is he that took King Henry's chair, and this is he was his adopted heir. Off with the crown, and with the crown his head! And once to be free, take time to do him dead.
It's my office for my father's sake.
Nay, stay, and see the oarsman's face.
She-wolf of France. Tiger's heart, wrapped in a woman's hide. Didst thou me rage? Why now thou hast thy wish. Wouldst have me weep? Why now thou hast thy will. These tears are my sweet brother's obsequies, and every drop cries vengeance for his death. This cloth, thou dipst in blood of my sweet boy. And I with tears do wash the blood away. Here, keep the napkin. Take the crown, and with the crown my curse, that in thy need such comfort come to thee as now I weep at thy too cruel hand. Hard-hearted Clara, take me from the world. My soul to heaven. My blood upon your heads. Here's from my oath.
been slain, we should have heard the news. But what art thou whose heavy books foretell some dreadful story hanging on thy tongue?
One man is hopeful abroad. When has the noble Duke of York who was slain?
Oh, speak no more, for I've heard too much to say how he died, for I will hear it all.
In fact, he was with many foes, but only slaughtered by the ireful arm of unrelenting Clifford and the Queen.
And my soul's palace has become a prison. And never henceforth shall I see joy again. Death. Oh, never can I see more joy! I cannot weep. For all my body's moisture scarce serves to quench my furnace burning heart. Tears then for babes. Blows and revenge for me! Return! I bear thy name. I'll avenge thy death. Or die renowned by attempting it.
Welcome, my lord, to the brave town of York. Yonder's the head of that arch enemy that sought to be encompassed with your crown. Doth not the object cheer your heart, my lord?
Ah, as the rock cheers that which fear their breath. To see this sight, it hurts my very soul. Hold revenge, dear God, 'tis not my fault.
Royal Commander! Be in readiness, for with a band of 30,000 men comes Warwick, backing of the Duke of York, to reign your battle, for they are at hand.
I would your highness would depart the field. The queen hath best success when you are absent.
Aye, good, my lord, and leave us to our fortune.
Why, that's my fortune too. Therefore I'll stay.
Be it with resolution then to fight.
Now, Richard Henry, dost thou kneel for grace and set thy diadem on my head, or bid them on to fortune of the field?
Go, rake thy minions, proud insulting boy. Becomes it thou to be thus bold in terms before thy king and lawful sovereign?
I am his king! And he should bow his knee. I am his adopted heir, by his consent, since when his oath is broke. For as I hear, you, that thou king, though he do wear the crown, hath caused him by new act of parliament to blot me out, and put his own son.
And reason, too. Who should succeed the father but the son? You there, butcher, I cannot speak! Here I stand to answer thee. It was you that killed young Rutland, was it not? And old York too. And yet not satisfied. Please give signal to the fight, for scarce I can refrain the execution of my big flown want upon that Clifford, that cruel giant. I slew thy father, call so him a child. I suggested a treacherous coward. With your sunset, I'll make thee curse the day.
Have done with words, my lords. Hear me speak.
Oh, defy them then, or else will close thy lips.
Give no limits to my tongue. I am a king and privileged to speak.
My liege, the wound that bred this meeting here cannot be cured by words. Therefore, be still. Executioner, unsheath thy sword. We'll never leave till we have hewn thee down or made thy promise of us eat the gods.
I defy thee, not willing any longer to conference, since thou deniest the gentle king to speak. Sound trumpets! Let our bloody colors wave and have victory, or else the grave.
Stay!
No! Wrangling, woman, will no longer stay. These words will cost 10,000
more than common grief. That my death would stay these ruthful deeds.
How will my mother, her father's death, take on with me and ne'er be satisfied?
How will my wife, the slaughter of my son, shed seas, tears, and never be satisfied?
How will the country, for these woeful chances, distinct the king, and not be satisfied?
Was ever son so rude at father's death?
Was ever father so alone a son?
Was ever king so grieved for subjects' woe? Much is your sorrow, mine 10 times so much.
Your burns my candle out. Here it dies, which while it lasted gave King Henry light. Who shines now but Henry's enemies? No way to fly. No strength to hold out flight. The foe is merciless and will not pity, for at their hand I have deserved no pity. Come, York, and Richard, and Warwick, and the rest! I stabbed thy father's bosom, split my breast.
Now breathe me, brother, which fortune bids us pause. Souls that which takes her heavy leap, the deadly groan,
My life and death departed.
see who it is. Now the battle's ended, if friend or foe, let's go be gently used.
Revoke that doom of mercy, for 'tis delivered. Delivered. Ask mercy and obtain no grace. Repent, whose best is York, and I am son to York. Pity is brother. Pity. Where's Captain Margaret? To thence you now.
And now, to London, triumphant march, there to be crowned England's royal king. From whence shall Warwick cut seeds to France to ask the Lady Bona for thy queen. And having France thy friend, thou shalt not dread the scattered foe that hopes to rise again. First will I see the coronation, then to put me across the sea to effect this marriage. So it please my lord.
Even as thou wilt, sweet Warwick, as it be. Richard, I will create thee Duke of Gloucester. Warwick, as ourself, shall do and undo as she pleaseth best.
Now to London, to see these honors in possession.
Brother of Gloucester, in St. Albans Field, this lady's husband, Sir Richard Grey, was slain. His land seized on by the conqueror. Pursuit is now to repossess those
Your
lands.
Highness would do well to grant her suit. It would be dishonor to deny it.
Widow, we will consider your suit. Come another time to know our mind.
A right gracious lord, I cannot look delay. May it please your worship to resolve me now, and what your pleasure is shall satisfy me.
How many children hast thou, widow? Tell me.
I think he means to make a child of her.
Free, my gracious lord.
Or if you'll be ruled by him.
Pity they should lose their father's land.
Oh, be pitiful, dread lord, and grant it then.
Now tell me, madam, do you not love your children?
I, full as dearly as I love myself.
And would you not do much to do them good?
Do them good, I would sustain somehow.
I'll tell thee how these lands are to be won.
Why then I will do what your grace commands.
An easy task. 'Tis but to love a king.
Soon performed, be
wilt say aye to my request. No, if thou dost say no to my demand.
I'm just worrying for some.
Then no, my lord, my suit is at an end.
The words do show her wit incomparable. Of her perfections, chapel sovereignty. One way or another, she is for a king. Say that King Edward take thee for his queen.
'Tis better said than done, my gracious lord. I am a subject fit to jest with all the foreign
I
nations.
speak no more than my soul intends, and that is joy for my love.
I know I am too mean to be your queen, yet too good to be your conqueror.
Answer no more, for thou shalt be my queen. Brother. Use what chat with you have had? You think it's strange if I should marry her? Well, there's no reason I can tell you. Pursuit is granted for her husband's lands.
My gracious lord, Henry your foe is taken and brought your prisoner to your palace gate.
See that he be conveyed into the tower. Here go. Go along. Lords, use her honorably. I, Edward, will use women honorably. Why? Love forswore me in my mother's womb. Shrink up mine arm like a withered shrub, to make an envious mountain on my back, or its deformity to mock my body. And am I then a man to be beloved? Ah, monstrous fault to honor such a thought! Then, since this earth affords no joy to me, I'll make my heaven to dream upon the ground. Why, I can smile, and murder while I smile, and wet my cheeks with artificial tears, and bring my face to all occasions. I'll drown more sailors than the mermaid shall, and set the murderous Machiavel to school. Can I do this? And can it get a crown? Or what's farther off? I'll pluck it down.
Queen Margaret, turn his jest to sorrow.
Brother of Gloucester, how likely our choice? Hasty marriage seldom proved well. Setting your scorn to mislike aside, tell me some reason why the Lady Grey should not become my queen. Then this is my opinion, that King Louis becomes your enemy for mocking about the marriage of the Lady Grey. Was it that? Which was my will and right, and for this once, my will shall stand for law.
My lords, as this title honors me in mind, so your dislike to whom I would be pleasing doth cloud my joy with danger and with sorrow.
Danger or what sorrow can befall thee so long, as Edward is thy constant friend, and their true sovereign to whom they must obey. Now, messenger, what's news or what's letters from France? What answer makes King Louis to our letters?
At my depart, these were his very words. Go tell false Edward, thy supposed king, that Louis of France is sending over masters to revel it with him and his new bride.
What's at work to these injuries?
She, more incensed against me than all the rest, discharged me with these words. Tell him from me that he hath done me wrong, and therefore I'll uncrown him ere it be long.
First, traitor breathes proud words. Well, I'll arm you in thus wars. They shall have wars and pay for their presumption. Yes, I'm armed against the worst can happen now. Brother Richard, will you stand by us? I, in spite of all, we shall withstand. Why so then? I am sure of victory.
Come on, my masters, each man take his stand. The king by this is setting down to sleep.
What, will he not to bed?
No, he has made a solemn vow never to lie until his natural rest till Warwick or himself fights with Christ.
Here is his tent, and see where stands his guard. Courage, my masters, honor now or never. Follow me, and Edward shall be ours.
Who goes there?
Here is the Duke!
The Duke. Why, Warwick, when we parted, thou callest me king.
Aye, but the case is altered. Alas, how should you govern any kingdom that know not how to use ambassadors, nor how to be content with one wife? Henry now will wear King's crown, and be a true king indeed. Now, shut up!
What makes you in such change?
My brother Lucas, I do yet learn what late misfortune has befallen King Edward.
My sovereign slain?
I almost slain, for he is taken prisoner. And I the rather persuade me from to spare for look of Edward's offspring in my womb, lest with my sighs or tears I blast or drown King Edward's root, true heir of English crown.
But where is Warwick then you come?
I am informed that she comes toward London to set the crown once more on Henry's head. Guess thou the West, King Edward's friends must down. I'll henceforth unto the sanctuary to save at least the heir of Edward's right. Come, therefore let us fly. If Warwick takes us, we are sure to die.
Thus stands the case. You know our king, my brother, is prisoner to the bishop here, and often but attended with weak guard comes hunting this way to disport himself. I have advertised him by secret means that if about this hour he make this way, he shall here find friends with horse and men to set him free from his captivity. This way, for this way lies the time in case replied with haste. Your horse stands ready in the park corner. Bishop Farewell, shield me from Warwick's crown and make great the possessed crown. Get back there! Brave followers, you understand the thorny wood which by heaven's assistance and your strength must by the roots be hewn up ere night.
What? Though the mast be blown overboard and half our sailors swallowed in the flood, yet lives our pirate still. Oh, my glory spirit, it
fight. And to it, lords!
Fight for justice. And in God's name, lords, be valiant and give signal to the fight! Fly, lords, and save yourselves. For war bids you all farewell to meet in heaven.
Bring forth the let us hear him speak.
Speak.
What can so young a thorn begin to prick?
Speak like a subject, proud and ambitious York. Resign thy chair, and where I stand, kneel thou. Ah, had thy father been so resolved. Lascivious Edward, and thou misshapen Dick, I tell ye all, I am your better, traitors as ye are.
Take that, thou traitor! Here, sprawlest thou? Take that to end thy agony!
Oh, kill me, kill!
I'll hence to London on a serious matter. Ere ye come there, be sure to hear some news.
Ned! Sweet Ned, speak to thy mother, boy. Canst thou not speak? Oh, traitors, murderers, butchers, and villains! Bloody cannibals, you have no children, butchers! If you had the fire, I would have stirred up remorse. But if you ever chanced to have a child, look in his youth to have his soul cut off. It was death that I could have wrenched this sweet young prince. Here, sheath thy sword, pardon me my death. What? Wilt thou not? Where is that devil's butcher heart, Richard? Richard! What?
Away I say, I charge thee bear repentance.
Some so come to you and yours as to this prince.
Where's Richard, brother? He's telling me the thing comes in his head. Good day, my lord. What, has thy look so hard?
I, my good lord, my lord, I should say rather, would seem every time have brushed the snapper at it.
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind.
Wherefore dost thou come? Is it for my life?
Thinkest thou I am an executioner?
Murdering innocent, why then thou art an executioner.
Thy son I killed for his presumption.
And thus I prophesy that many a thousand shall rue the hour that ever thou wast born. Thy mother felt more than a mother's pain, and yet brought forth less than a mother's hope. To wit, an indigested and deformed love.
Lord, die from in my speech. For this, amongst the rest, was I ordained.
I, for much more slaughter after this. God, forgive my sins and pardon me.
Indeed, it is true that Henry told me of. Then, since the heavens have shaped my body so that hell may crook my mind to answer it. I have no brother. I am like no brother. And this word love, which graybeards call divine, be resident in men like one another, and not in me. I am myself alone. Edward, thy turn is next, and then the rest. Counting myself but bad.